The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. H.P. Lovecraft wrote those words nearly a century ago, but have you ever stopped to ask yourself why? Why is the unknown more terrifying than a loaded gun? When you see a wolf in the forest, you feel fear, certainly, but you also feel clarity. You know what it is. You know it is biological, you know it can bleed, and you know that you can either fight it or run from it. But how do you fight something that your brain cannot even process? How do you run from a creature that exists in dimensions you cannot perceive? Welcome to the Monster's Id. Today, on Anatomy of Fear, we are not looking at the monsters that hide under your bed. We are looking at the ones that hide in the blind spots of your sanity. We are dissecting the unknowable. In the landscape of modern horror, we have developed a problem. We have become obsessed with seeing the monster. We want high-resolution CGI. We want to count the teeth on the creature's jaw and understand its biology. But when cinema tries to adapt Lovecraft, when they show us Cthulhu as just a giant squid monster punching a building, they often miss the point entirely. The entities in the Cthulhu mythos, the great old ones and the outer gods, were never meant to be seen clearly. Lovecraft described them as indescribable, formless, or non-Euclidean. The horror isn't that they are physically ugly. The horror is that they are violations of reality itself. They are not patients we can easily diagnose. They are glitches in the universe. So why does the unknowable break our minds? To understand this, we have to dissect the psychology of perception. Our brains are essentially categorization machines. We survive by instantly labeling things: friend, enemy, food, poison. This is called categorical perception. But a Lovecraftian entity does not fit into any box. Is it solid? Is it gas? Is it alive? Is it a color? When the brain encounters something it cannot categorize, it experiences extreme cognitive dissonance. In Lovecraft stories, characters don't go mad because they are weak-willed. They go mad because their biological hardware is trying to run software that is too advanced. The madness is simply a system crash. This leads us to the second, and perhaps more terrifying, psychological anchor: cosmic indifference. Most monsters, vampires, werewolves, serial killers, are scary because they want to hurt us. They are obsessed with us. In a twisted way, this makes us feel important. We are the protagonist. Lovecraftian monsters are truly terrifying because they do not care. To Cthulhu, you are not an enemy, you are an ant. If you step on an ant while walking down the street, do you hate the ant? Do you act out of malice? No, you didn't even know it was there. That is the horror of the cosmic scale. It strips away our ego and reveals that in the grand scheme of the universe, human morality, love, and fear are utterly insignificant. So, where is the comfort in this? Why should we watch content that makes us feel so small? The answer lies in the catharsis of humility. There is a strange freedom in the unknowable. When we accept that we cannot control everything, that we cannot understand everything, we stop trying to be the gods of our own little worlds. We accept our fragility. The unknowable reminds us that the universe is still full of mystery, and while mystery can be terrifying, it is also what makes existence fascinating. We have looked outward at the infinite horror of the cosmos. But what happens when the horror isn't vast, but enclosed? What happens when the unknown looks exactly like a familiar, yellow wallpapered office hallway? Next week, we move from the cosmic to the liminal. We are entering the back rooms. I'm Dr. Aris Thorne. Welcome to your id.